Hey, how's it going? Today I'm going to be talking about spheres of influence concept and what that is. A sphere of influence is a concept in geopolitics and international relationships that refers to an area or region where the country or dominant power exerts significant influence, control, or authority without necessarily exercising formal sovereignty. This influence can be economic, political, military, or cultural in the nature of its typical exerted over weaker or less powerful neighboring countries or regions. Right. The concept of spheres of influence is often used to describe the geopolitical dynamics in various regions of the world. Historically, it has been associated with the great powers competing during the 19th or 20th centuries, particularly during colonial era. Let that sink in. I cannot use certain words, but since everything's recorded, right? And the Cold War. For example, during the Cold War, United States and Soviet Union each sought to extend their spheres of influence, leading to proxy conflicts in various parts of the world. Is it fair to say quarterbacking? I do not play American football. I'm not the best person to say what quarterbacking might mean. Spheres of influence can be established through various means, including trade agreements, which are personally the best agreements that people can, overall organizations, governments, do for benefit of the people. So if one person needs something, that person might have a number of different options, perhaps water, food, right? So there would be potentially different organizations that could fulfill that need. So it can benefit everyone. So if I don't need water, I'm not necessarily I'm interested in doing business with someone who's offering water. So that can benefit everyone. But from there, it begins, right? Military alliances, economic aid, and diplomatic relationships. It's important to note that the sphere of influences doesn't necessarily impact directly political control or annexation of territory, but rather a significant level of influence or control over affairs and policies of the countries or regions without that sphere. In contemporary international relations, the concept of spheres of influence remains relevant as powerful nations continue to seek influence over their neighbors' regions and engage in diplomatic, or at least they should, engage in diplomacy and competitions to shape the political, economic, and landscape. At least this is how the people should sit down and have a chat. That's my personal opinion. This is how it should work. Let's take a look at quarterback and what quarterback is. I really don't know. In American and Canadian football, quarterback is a key player on offense, right? The quarterback is typically the leader of the team on the field and it's responsible for direction of offense, calling players, and passing or handing all football to other players. The quarterback is highly visible and crucial position in the game. So it's more like a contact sports, right? So since we're covering politics and perhaps different influences, one of them being economical influence, and we're covering quarterbacking. Some of the responsibilities of quarterback can include passing. The quarterback is primarily responsible for throwing the football to receiver, tight ends, and running back. They must have strong arm strength and accuracy to complete passes to their teammates. Play calling. Quarterbacks often work with the coach's staff to call plays and make decisions based on the game situation. They must read the defense, make audible decisions or scream, right? and make split-second decisions. Field awareness. Quarterbacks need to be aware of the entire field, knowing where their teammates and defenders are positioned. We must read the defense to find open receivers and make quick decisions. Ball handling. We are responsible for handling the ball on every offensive play, whether passing it, handing it off to a running back, or keeping it themselves and running plays. Leadership. Quarterbacks are often seen as leaders on and off of the field as they inspire and motivate their teammates, help set the tone for a team, and provide directions during the game. Sometimes it can be a game of inches, right? Mobility. Some quarterbacks are known for their mobility to run with the football, adding an extra dimension on the offense. These are often referred to as dual threat quarterbacks. Endurance and durability. Quarterbacks take numerous hits from opposing defenders and must be physically durable to withstand the demand of opposition. Overall, some people are interested in all kind of different games, right? Some people play football or soccer. Some people play basketball. It's something that I'm very familiar with. American football perhaps is something that I need to, as well as baseball, it's something I need to understand a little bit better, I guess, especially when doing business with other people. In the first place, I don't mind the contact sport to begin with. I don't mind it. Some people prefer perhaps more elegant sports, right? Either way, quarterbacks come in different styles and abilities, and their success depends on their combination of skills, including throwing accuracy, decision making, leadership, and adaptability to different game situations. If anything, we all can take a look at different organizations and how those organizations are being managed right now, and perhaps someone is looking at decision making strategically. Some of the games that I'm watching and following, you can take a look at a team of 5 people against 5 people, and how strategically those people are positioning themselves and moving across the field, as well as perhaps what kind of abilities they're demonstrating. So there's a lot of tactics there. So if anything, that would be some of the areas that I'm personally interested in. A standout quarterback can have significant impact on the team's performance, making the position of one of the most calibrated and scrutinized in American or Canadian footballs. So overall, I guess the position is challenging. For people out there who are interested in learning more, I have published a book. Name of the book is Project Fitflow. In this book, I'm sharing all my life's information that I spent in different sports, as well as coaching different people, working, doing it professionally, working out myself for many years. I have read so many different books, especially the top ones. I believe I have read all of those. Some information that I wasn't able to find in those books, I'm sharing in my book, and I have spent so many days thinking about how to do it. So I thought I would deliver this work for as many people as possible. So if you are interested, if you are looking to start your fitness journey, or if you're looking to understand a little bit more about your body and how your body works, I have published this work, and I'm sharing it with all the people out there who are interested in how to and where to begin when working out. You can find this book in the description below, as well as Top Retailers has it. Overall, I remember perhaps 10 years ago or so, I was talking with one of the investors at the time, and I was looking for him to recommend some of the books to read. And we were discussing of growth of the different markets within the world. That would be China's market in particular. And we were discussing part of that is war and industry. That area that should be not overlooked when it comes to growing economy. And part of that, for some reason, needs to grow your military budget and everything that comes with it. So, but overall, and the takeaways from some of the discussions that we had would be based on the history, at least this is what I've been told. I didn't had enough time or yet haven't noticed, but it seems to be that every time when two countries go to war, a country that will have biggest economy would win. So if any takeaways and any perhaps ways to think about different areas that will perhaps grow economy, understand business, and from there understanding of different relationships within the world and trade might be important for many people out there who are looking to venture into a business world and how to operate business and how things do can work sometimes, right? So I would highly recommend to taking a look at some of the books that I'm recommending. Other than that, thanks for watching. I'll see you next one.